Cell therapy has evolved from experimental hematology to a core pillar of oncology and regenerative medicine, redefining how we treat disease. Today, the field faces key constraints in safety, manufacturability, cost, and access that shape every development path. The most advanced segment remains autologous CAR T therapy for hematologic cancers, with rapid parallel progress toward off-the-shelf options. Several major modalities now occupy distinct maturity levels, spanning transplant, engineered immune cells, and tissue-modulating therapies. Hematopoietic stem cell transplantation remains the prototypical allogeneic approach, offering graft versus leukemia benefits but with GVHD concerns. Autologous CAR T therapies targeting CD19 and BCMA are now widely used for leukemias, lymphomas, and myeloma. New indications, including solid tumors like melanoma, have recently gained approval, expanding the clinical footprint of CAR T. Next-generation allogeneic approaches aim to be off-the-shelf, reducing GVHD and enabling scalable use. These include engineered T and NK cells, gay T cells, and iPSC-derived immune cells under development. Beyond cancer, cell therapies for immune modulation and tissue repair are advancing in earlier clinical stages. Clinical efficacy of approved CAR T therapies shows high response rates in relapsed or refractory disease, with durable remissions for a subset. Early toxicities, such as cytokine release syndrome and neurotoxicity, remain important safety considerations. In allogeneic settings, GVHD persists as a central limitation and a focus of ongoing research. Strategies to reduce CRS and neurotoxicity often involve NK cells or alternative T cell subsets, with trade-offs in persistence. Late complications from chronic immune dysregulation and delayed reconstitution are becoming more visible in both autologous and allogeneic platforms. Manufacturing and supply chains for autologous therapies remain complex, decentralized, and highly variable. Autologous production is batch of one, with leukapheresis and tight logistics creating bottlenecks and costs. Automation and decentralization are being explored to improve throughput and reduce contamination risk. Cold chain requirements and raw material supply, including viral vectors, add to manufacturing risk. Despite innovations, individualized collection and shipment remain a key differentiator from traditional biologics. Economically, CAR T products carry very high per-patient costs and face reimbursement challenges. Health technology assessments in the EU struggle with one-time, high-cost therapies and outcome-based models. Provider bottlenecks include limited treatment slots and long waiting times for infusion, affecting outcomes. Policy responses include Medicare adjustments and reimbursement reform, but timing gaps persist for new products. Autologous versus allogeneic trajectories reveal a shift toward platform optimization and scalable manufacturing. The source and product differ greatly. Patient-derived batch of one versus banked donor-derived or iPSC-derived cells. Manufacturing paths diverge. Long manual autologous workflows versus centralized scalable allogeneic production. Safety profiles diverge as GVHD risk and host responses challenge allogeneic products. Economic considerations suggest different pricing models and potential cost of goods benefits with scale. Access and logistics are central to patient outcomes, with improved time to treatment as a key goal. The overall trajectory is toward platform optimization, safer therapies, industrialized manufacturing, and payer-aligned value. Near-term levers include robust CMC platforms, integrated logistics, and evidence packages that prove long-term value. For an associate director view, the focus is on enabling personalized and allogeneic therapies with scalable systems. A practical takeaway is to invest in modular, automated, and closed systems to reduce variability and risk. Logistics integration with clinical operations can shorten cycles from collection to infusion for patients. Reimbursement strategies should align pricing with long-term value and real-world evidence. In summary, cell therapy is entering a second phase focused on platform optimization and access. The journey ahead will require collaboration among clinicians, manufacturers, payers, and policymakers. Thank you for exploring the landscape of autologous and allogeneic cell therapies with me today.